What's up, everybody? It's the Black Car Guru back with another video, and it's about to get nastier than your grandmother's teenage years. Now, if you're new to the channel, I talk about cars and I also bring a lot of comedy. I mix both. I'm a comedian, if you will. Subscribe before I eat your fries. Okay, so we're going to be talking about four cylinders today and their power potential. And up on our list first is the K24. Now, the K24A arrived literally 1 year after the K20A in 2002. Now, the reason why they built this engine in the first place is simply because, well, they were making larger vehicles and the K20 was lacking in torque. And the reason that it's 2.4 liters is simply because, well, Honda wasn't turbocharging vehicles at the time. So what do you do to an engine to increase power? You increase the displacement. I think the biggest Honda four-cylinder at the time was like the H22. The K24 also uses an 87 millimeter bore and a 99 millimeter stroke. This engine is a powerhouse, and there's people making 700 horsepower on stock sleeves. This thing is a goddamn workhorse. You put a K20 head on it, some ARP head studs, you throw some boost at it, a good tone, good fueling, and throw this inside an EG hatch or a EX coupe. Doesn't matter. This thing is what you need if you're building a badass Honda from scratch. The SR20. Now, if fuck around and find out was the engine, it'll be the SR20 DET. Now, this engine is a 2-liter, straight four-stroked, four-cylinder that has the potential to make massive fucking amounts of power. Like, this thing is literally a miniature version of a RB26 DETT, but in a smaller package. This engine was produced from 1989 to 2002, so you won't have any trouble finding these things anywhere. The biggest problem is this thing is about as expensive as an Atlanta prostitute. These things are so popular, in fact, they're probably the most common engine to use in drift events. Like, you want to take this thing to its final form, get a Tomei 2.2 stroker. I'm talking about fully forged bottom end. Like, give it the works. Big single 78 millimeter turbo and let it rip. We're talking 1,000 to 1,100 horsepower off a four-cylinder. The 4G63T needs no introduction when it comes to its power potential. But what I will say is this legendary engine has had a run of 30 years. And this thing was created during a time when Mitsubishi had everything to prove and nothing to lose. Nobody wanted to mess with these people. They dominated in rallies several times with this engine. And even in today's race world, it's a DSM called the Red Demon ran 6 seconds.